Hello, my name is Andrew Reif. One issue I think the world has today is student loan debt. Every year, 65.9% of high schoolers graduate and move on to higher education, also known as college. Sure, college can be great. It can even be some of the best years of your life. You will end up with a good degree that will help you get a desirable job rather than working in a fast food restaurant your entire life. However, these 4 years will cost you. The average tuition for a public 4-year college is $22,958, which is just absurd. Although colleges are schools, they are also ran like a business. So is everything else in the world, and you must realize that the colleges are a business as much as they are a school. College is out there to help students perfect their craft, but at the same time it is also there for those universities to profit. So you might ask yourself where all the tuition money is going. And USA Today reports that tuition money is spent giving athletes athletic scholarships as well as upgrading the current universities. 69% of college students, so roughly 7 out of 10, will end up with debt. That 69% of students will walk out of college with a degree, but also an outstanding $24,400 worth of debt. To pay that off in 1 year, it would cost you roughly $69.18 a day, and that just isn't fair. Some students who are very good at a sport will receive a full athletic scholarship. However, that is not always the case. Only 1% of high school athletes will receive a full scholarship, and only 2% of high school athletes will receive a scholarship for sports in general. Jobs in America are becoming harder and harder to get each day, and one thing that sets you aside from the competitor is definitely a college degree. 37 million Americans have taken out student loans. Although the average student loan debt is in the 20,000s, it's not always the case. Some students' loans can reach up to $60,000. The United States Federal Reserve reports that the United States of America is over $1 trillion in debt due to student loans, 1.2 trillion to be exact. Student loans is the leading form of outstanding debt in the United States to date. The student debt loans makes the $854 billion that Americans owe on credit card debt. Student loan debt is climbing at an outstanding rate. As a matter of fact, there is even a website online that features a refresh button so that you can see how much the United States is in the hole when it comes to student debt. Every time you refresh it, you will see the number climb up by the hundreds of thousands of dollars every single second. In 2003, the student debt loan was at a mere $250 billion, whereas today it is upwards of $1 trillion. Student debt is almost impossible to avoid, considering if you would like a good job, you must end up going to college and getting a degree. However, there are a few ways it could be avoided, potentially spending a few years at a community college to finish your gen eds, or not going to college at all. However, if you choose that route, you do risk not getting a desirable job. Student debt rises every single second, so I wonder, will it ever stop, or will it be a lasting problem forever? Thanks for watching. Now I recommend go studying so you can get yourself a scholarship and hopefully avoid a little bit of the student debt.